The McShin Foundation is Virginia's leading peer-to-peer recovery community organization. So if you or a loved one is struggling with addiction, let us get you connected. Build your self-esteem and lead you to a solid foundation in your recovery. Check us out.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Marshall Tucker. I'm a person in long-term recovery from substance use disorder, which means I haven't found it necessary to use in 30 years. Yeah. My story, I was down in Richmond City Jail when John and Kenneth was bringing the message down there. I connected with John, and 2 years later, a year later, I was carrying the message down Richmond City Jail. I just went to an anniversary Monday. A brother celebrated an anniversary, 29 years. I was there. He gave a shout out to me for being there for him when he was in the Richmond City Jail. So we started a chain, and the chain is still going. With some strong links, with some strong links. And I encourage everybody, start that chain, start that chain. What I want to talk about tonight is Virginia prison system, reform and recovery, and inequalities. Ride with me. Is some of y'all are, close to my age, but a lot of laws, drug laws, have always been made that were racially motivated. We go all the way back to the Mexican Revolution with marijuana. Marijuana was classified as a drug that made you irrational and was also an aphrodisiac. That didn't sound bad, though, An aphrodisiac, sexually motivated, You come on up to the 60s, man, the kingpin law, that was racially motivated, Virginia is also one of the few states that will transfer a sentence from a juvenile to an adult if you get convicted of the same crime more than once for distribution, sale, or possession. They would try you as an adult. Don't play around with the Commonwealth of Virginia, when it comes to drugs. In Virginia, man, there are 8 million people in the state of Virginia, 5 million white, 1.6 million black. When I talk about the inequalities, blacks make up 20%, 19 to 20% of the population. Whites make up 65% of the population. When you look at the arrest and conviction rate for blacks in the prison, 60%. You look at whites, 37%. A lot of inequalities that goes on. A lot of disparaging inequalities that goes on. Solution, to become an advocate like I am, an advocate of change, And that's what I do on a regular basis. I work for the McShin Foundation, and I'm a facilitator at the Pamunkey Regional Jail. Just in case you haven't connected the dots, I've been doing this my entire time that I've been clean. 29 years I've been doing this, I'm an advocate for change. When you look at the Virginia jails, it's not as bad as the Department of Corrections. Department of Corrections last year had a total of 39,000 inmates. December of 2017, they had, for that month of December, 29,000 inmates. Now, the Department of Corrections got a program where they help 1,200 people out of the 39,000. in case you haven't did the math, that's 3%. During the month of December, when it was 29,000 and 1,200 received help, that's 4%. 4%. What happens to the other, I would say 95, 96% that's arrested, convicted, and does time? They left on their own. Solution. I love what John is doing. It's a solution. Programs in the jail, like what I'm doing now, programs outside of the jail. You know? We need government-funded programs. We need to give money to McShin to prop these programs up, man. Yes, indeed. To give the brothers a chance, to give the brothers an opportunity. Transitioning from jail to the street, to home, to a job or whatever is overwhelming at times. You know? Most of us need help doing that. And I'm an advocate for helping, man. I'm an advocate for helping those that are trying to do basically the same thing that I do. I try to be there just like John was there for me, just like I was there for Maurice. And you know what? It works. Thank you for allowing me to share. I love you all.